Oh yeah, I was wondering why I had these commas in here, but I guess it's just because you need like an extra comma even when there's only one argument, because it has to be a tuple and it doesn't recognize itself as a tuple if unless you have that extra comma. I don't know. Uh, all right, so far so good. Uh, hey, congratulations to whoever that is. Yay, congratulations. Um, Wait a second. Why are we getting Twitter data so fast? I thought I thought I put a delay in there. I guess not. Or did I accidentally get rid of it or something? I hope it's not. I hope it's not spamming. I hope it's not going to get itself like banned for spamming. That'd be unfortunate. Uh, so, uh, yeah. All right. So things seem to be in order now. Uh, cool. Cool then. I'm gonna assume that all is well in the world. All is right with the game, and I can probably move on to the next thing. Although by next thing, I actually think I'm in the middle of doing something. Whoa, what happened here? Cannot concatenate string and long objects. All right, sorry, I'm shutting it down. uh, Cannot concatenate string and long objects. Levels? Wait, this isn't. Oh no, this is new. Oh shoot! And it was trying to process. Man, all right, this will happen eventually. But wait, you don't like 2D shotters, Pema? All right, what is this? Levels equals process level tweets. Oh, okay. So I just need this to be the string version of ID. Yeah. Am I missing? Oh, I'm probably missing that in other cases too, because like levels index -1. No, that's levels index -1. Wait, what? Process level tweets. Yeah, no, that one's fine. Oh no, that's also not a string. None of these. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so I did remember to catch that levels is not a string in one case, and then not in any of those other cases. Is that okay now? String, tweet, text, blah blah, blah tweet text. All right, seems legit. Yeah, I don't know what. I guess maybe that's what happens when you don't have enough bananas in your diet. You just turn into a jerk. I don't know. I'm not a banana scientist. I don't know exactly how these things work. All right, someday we'll successfully actually test this tweeting of level ups, but it's sure taken a while. Um, oh, I think it was trying to it was trying to level up creative. I think. Uh, uh, all right, so I'll leave the script on for a moment more, and then we can restart it and continue onwards. And then, so what do I, yeah, what was I working on when I got distracted with all that like crashing and terrible, tragic, whatever? Put all network calls on other threads. Oh, all right. So no, that was that's kind of the point. And is that all network calls? Like, let me think. What are other possible network calls? No, I think that's all of them because we get tweets, we send tweets, we get IRC, and we send IRC, and that's like all the networks that we have going on so far. I say so far because in the back of my mind, I already have ideas for like other things I might do. Yeah. Oh, so what do I use Twitter integration for? So if you follow Trusty Bard on Twitter, this is actually something that I just added in last week. If you follow Trusty Bard on Twitter, you can play the game even when you're not here. I did this. I didn't like have a important necessary. I didn't necessarily have like a super important reason to do this per se, but I knew some people who were making Twitter bot type game stuff, and it occurred to me like there's no reason I couldn't do this, right? And like, so so I'll, to be honest, like the inspiration behind it was very sparing. Like I didn't have a huge ton of good reasons to be doing it when I was doing it, except for the fact that I thought it would be neat and I wanted to do it. Um, my retroactive rationale though is that is look at what happens with the timeline. Whereas when the game played entirely in chat, like as soon as the event had passed, like it just disappeared into history, and there was no particular indication of like what was going on. And so like, okay, so you jump in the middle of an event, right? Okay, so the dense ore chunks look a lot like the minerals depicted in the spell book. You could try an incantation from the book, or you could seek the counsel, that's supposed to say counsel, of an expert on such matters. Like, yeah, you can kind of get the idea of like kind of what, like you can make an educated guess about what to do given that situation. But one of the nice things is that now that this is all written out on the timeline, you can actually read the story from the beginning if you want to. So for example, like, I mean, I like this is basically just to mention, just to disclaim. This is basically all just oh yeah. So writing the yeah right. I was actually just about to talk about that. So writing the game events myself. I yeah, that's literally what I'm doing. In fact, for everything that shows up on Trusty Bard, this is all like it's basically improv. It's basically like a somewhere between improv and acting as like a dungeon master in like a tabletop role playing game, which in itself is a form of improv. So like yeah, so like all right, everything that shows up here, I was just going to disqualify it. Like, this is all just stuff I kind of came up with off the top of my head. Like, sometimes I thought about it and like a loose idea of like what direction to go in or like where to go with the game. But like, yeah, so like you find a small injured animal on the outskirts of town. Will you tend to its wounds or look out for predators? And so like it just kind of goes from there. So, I mean, it's not very long yet. I think like I've only done this for a few days. So, you know, it's like I don't know. There's like 42 tweets or something. But like hypothetically, if you're interested, like so what's happening now is like it's actually like creating like a story kind of. I guess I always wanted the game to be like story driven, and so I don't know. I just like it. So like I said, I didn't have like there wasn't any reason I had to do this, but there wasn't any good reason not to do it either. So why not? um. Excuse me. All right, so I was just waiting to bring the script back up, right? I can bring the script back up, I think, now. Seems legit. Who knows how long it'll be up before I find, like, another crash or whatever, but, all right. So, oh yeah, my account's linked, right? Yeah, linked Binry. Binry? Sure, why not? I should probably, when I print this linked thing, I should probably print both names just to be sure. But yeah. Yeah, oh, so that's the other thing. So you'll oh, well, I'll explain it when you get back. Let me know when you're back. Wait, you're probably not hearing that because you're away. Whatever. All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so network stuff on the new thread. I think that might be done. I think that could be done. I'm gonna say the you leveled up thing. Oh no, that keeps crashing, so I won't I won't call that one done yet. Uh, all right. What should I? Oh, yeah, so I should probably grab another thing off the top. So yeah, what happened to technically Will? That might just haunt me for all eternity. Is what that might be what happened to technically Will. I guess I can like look for some additional information, like to see if, because like, okay, so something happened to technically Will. I could check. I could flip through the these experience files to see if something similar might have happened to another person. So, like for example, Cyril. Whoa, am I completely crazy? Oh my gosh, nothing happened to technically Will. Does anyone want to tell me why nothing happened to technically Will? Wait, is this true? No, hold on. I don't know if this is true. Wait, something might have happened to technically Will, but it just now occurred to me that what I thought happened to technically Will did not in fact happen to technically Will. If anyone can guess, Good on you. Wait, technically will. Oof. Okay, no, Yikes. What is this? Alright, now I'm like really interested to find out what it is. But I have a glimmer of what it is. And it's way different than what I expected. Oh man. If you go back in time, or for example, look back in the video archives to that point where I was like explaining what was going on, I was so certain about it, or I was so into what was going on. But there's one pretty important thing that I overlooked. Um, technically will. Technically will has a experience file. Technically will does not have a stable file. Which can't happen anymore. So that's the good news. And then the bad news is that I think just for, yeah, like I was saying before, for anyone who has an experience file, I should make a stable file as well. Because not having it is just weird. Yeah. So, um, yeah, I'm gonna do that real fast because I don't, like, so, unfortunately, I don't think I know the answer of what happened to technically will. However, I think I can prevent it from happening, which is the next best thing. Uh, right now it's just weird, like, some players don't have the stable file. And I don't know. I mean, I guess technically that saves some space in the. I'm like, I'm thinking like, I'm thinking I could just create that file for literally everyone, and then literally everyone would have it, and some of this stuff would be a lot easier. But no, I guess at this point I just really don't know what happened to technically will. Or like it actually makes even less sense to me right now than it did before. I have like even less explanation for what happened because now I don't even know what happened exactly. Um, oh yeah, so I guess I didn't actually explain why I'm an idiot, or like in what way I'm an idiot. Right, so technically Will doesn't have a stable data file. This is not his level. 11 is not his level. 11 is his influence points. And I kept reading that as level. I kept thinking it started as 8 and went for... Oh, stable? So yeah, it's called stable because if I change the balance of the game, like, it used to be that... it used to be like... So like, let's say it takes 800 experience to get to level 15. I think that was the example that I used earlier. I don't know if that's correct. I'm just making up those numbers. Let's say it takes 800 experience to get to level 15. In the case that you that I changed, like that I changed the it used to be the case that everything was based on experience points, and if I changed the balance of how much experience it takes to get to a certain level, it would actually change players' levels. Like you could actually like gain or lose levels based on how the game was balanced. So the stable file is I named it stable because it's immune to rebalancing, and the reason it keeps track of both your level and your equipment is because hypothetically, if I only kept track of one or the other, if I moved around the equipment list, like if I changed the level at which you got certain equipment, so yeah, so basically it's stable because it doesn't actually just keep track of your level. It keeps track of the highest level you've gained and the most equipment that you've accumulated. And if any of those things change relative to each other, it always keeps you at the highest point that you had achieved. So you never lose levels, you never lose equipment, and you never lose experience. Well, the experience thing is a little weird conceptually because you never lose progress, but you do sometimes, like your points value changes, but your points value changes only relative to the overall greater change. So yeah, there's a bit to it, but yeah, I call it stable because it's it's what keeps your character stable even if other systems get rebalanced. Um, yeah. Uh, so it's not like stable as in like where you keep horses. It's stable as in like not shaky. Uh, um, so hypothetically, you get that the first time you level up, but like for some reason, technically will still doesn't have it, which is weird because like technically will is way higher than level 0 or whatever. So I should just probably just make the stable data file for everyone. I feel like, yeah. All right, that's. I mean, I'm already doing it. I already made it so that when new players arrive, they have their stable data file exists. So I'm just gonna make a quick script to so file new. Why can't I choose new? File. There we go. I don't know that. All right, whatever. New Python file. So test slash test slash stable everyone. Sure, why not? So all right. So import. No, that's the dumbest error message. No one cares about that error. Import OS. So player list equals OS dot lister players, and then so for li in player list. If os dot path dot exists players oops, this is supposed to be in quotes, players slash plus li, which is the name of the player, plus slash exp.txt. We're actually not going to do anything with exp.txt. We're just going to check. Oh no, we are. I lied my butt off. Oh, wait a second. Oh shoot. Huh. I can't really do this absent the yikes. Wait, so what do I need to do here? I need to okay, no, this is not that difficult. No, this is doable. I just need to load in more data. Cuz I need to hey, event time. All right, good. Trusty Bar didn't take forever to say it this time. He did take a couple seconds, but whatever. All right. Oh yeah, that's funny. I guess there could be a slight delay with Trusty Bard, but you guys can't really tell because it's stream delay anyways. So, all right, that's fine. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to literally hand wave that situation, but yeah. Okay. So, yeah. So this is slightly awkward. I have to say, I don't know, like what? So with open, so all right, yeah. Wait, actually, I should say like equip list equals nothing, and then so with open equip equips or equip. I forget if it's equip or equips. Let's find out. The folder for equip, just equip. So equip order.txt. So equip. This is supposed to be in quotes. We're going to open this order file because this is the order of equipment, and we're going to basically just take a snapshot of what equipment corresponds to what level, and we're going to use that data to generate this stable data folder. Oh, and so then the other thing we need to do is we need the formula for what experience values correspond to what levels, because all of these things are important now. So the good news is that anyone who got affected by the thing technically will got affected by it, which might have only been technically will. It might have been that no one else actually got affected by it. But all of those people all of those one or many people will get their will get free levels basically. Not in the exact same way necessarily, but by this just by this other like conversion system. Basically, because they were outside the system previously, and the system just got rebalanced, they'll get put in the system at the higher level rather than at the other level. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So, where's that? Where's that formula? It was well, I'll just like yeah, so this thing here, copy this. Oh yeah, copy all of this actually. Put this here. Not right there though. Alright, so yes. Okay, so with open equip order, oh yeah, so as I don't know, like f data or whatever, I don't care. We'll say what? So like order equals f data. Why does it have that red squiggly line going on? Oh, whoops! I misspelled with. And I can't press the up key when I have one of those tooltips open, and not the down key either, apparently. But whatever. All right. So with f data dot read, or yeah, with open f data, order equals f data dot read, and then we can say so for like li in order. Oh wait, actually, yeah, sorry. F data dot read dot split split on new line characters. Split on new line characters, because the way the order file is set up, each of the items is split on new line. So for li in order, we can say so we can say data or whatever. I don't care. Or it's like I data equals li dot split on space character, because that's the other way we split it. That's the other way we split the data. And there's actually only two things in here. So what we can say here is if I data index 0 equals caret up caret, then that's the indication that this is like the highest level thing that you get at a given level. So like, for example, if we look at order.txt, which I don't have open right now, but if we look at order.txt, so like these dashes, so these up carets mean that you like stop and you have to level up to get to the next level, but these dashes mean that you get them for free. So you get Cap Brown, you get hands, you get Sure for free. Legs you get, but you have to level up in order to get past them. So legs is basically the representative item for level 0. So we're going to in this script we're going to say if it's the case that there's an up caret there, we're going to say equip list dot append the latter half, so I data index 1, and so that way we'll skip over all of the items, because the items with little dashes you get for free when you're leveling up, but those never represent the level. Like, it's always the highest, it's always the lowest item on the list that represents the level. So legs represents level 0, pendant represents level whatever level this is, helm represents whatever level this is, and those other ones don't, like, so apart from these dashes, like this list represents, like this list of up carets, so like minus the dashes, this list of up carets represents like the level, the order in which you level up. So this is what we're going to, because like all we have to go on to generate these stable data files is the amount of experience points. So basically we just have to take their old experience points, convert it through the new oh cripes, I think I'm going to special case 0 experience, because in the case that people have 0 experience, I still want them to have like the onboarding experience, like the low level experience. So in that case I might put in an exception for level 0. Yeah, Yeah, I'm probably going to do that. But I can, other than that, I'll use the equipment list as, stuff, whatever. Good times. Hooray. All right, so for li and player list, if exists experience blah blah blah, and if not exists stable data. Oops. And not OAuth paths exists stable. Whoops. Stable.txt. Then this is one for which we'll want to create that file. So we'll want to say whatever. So with dot open, or no, with not dot open, with open the data thing, the stable data dot txt. I almost typed yay by accident. Stable dot yay. All right. So with this open as fdata or whatever, we'll say fdata, or no, we have to figure out. Oh no, first we have to. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Is first we have to open experience.txt to figure out what even. And we have to open stable txt dot for writing. All right, so with this open as edata, then so with open this for writing as fdata, and we don't even actually have to do that yet. We will still do it in the same context here. I don't care. It's fine. All right. So yeah, so with the edata opened, we need to say so like points equals edata dot read dot split on this file gets split on new line character, or excuse me, not new line characters, space characters. So we split on space characters, and then we say for or so I'll say like points index, or I'll just say exp, whatever. I don't have to be frugal with like any of my resources here, because the script is just one and done. Like I run the script once and then I could run it again, but it'd be pointless to run it again. So all right, so experience is the script running? Yeah, it is running right now. I was just curious because it just occurred to me, like, I haven't been tracking my own like experience points or anything. I don't even remember who I am in this. Sorry for making the screen look all weird. Oh yeah, because I moved I moved around the layout of my screen, so now instead of like the Hall of Time going off in that direction, it goes off in that direction. All right, whatever. Not that that's important. It just amuses me. All right. So I should probably like participate in an event or something just to make sure that leveling up works for the low levels, because that's why I reset my experience. So I should keep an eye out for that. Oh, hey, there's me. I'm that one. Sorry again for making the screen look weird. Okay. Okay, what am I? Right. So experience equals points index 0 dot. No, not dot. exp equals the integer equivalent of points index 0. Yeah. Okay. So then right. Okay. So then level equals 0. For I in range, the length of exp at level. We basically have to figure out what level the player should be based on their experience. So exp at level, we'll say if exp at level index I plus 1 is greater than exp, then level equals I. and no one's no like this goes all the way up to level 100, and no one's higher than like level 30 something. So we don't have to worry about hitting the end of this. And so then the last thing we can do is we can say with open blah blah fdata or whatever fdata dot write the string version of level plus a space character plus the equip list index level, because the equip list was put together in such a way that the 0th index of it will equal level 0 and so on from there. So bada bing, bada boom. So if I run the script, it'll patch in all that data. I should just to keep tabs on like how it goes, I should print out the same thing that I'm about to write. So print name, or print, no, what's name in this context? Li is name. Print li, print level, and then print, oops, not, I don't have to keep saying print equip list index level. And I guess just for fun of it, I might as well print experience as well. Alright, let's see what this does. Right? Hopefully it'll do something fun. Why is it giving me squiggly lines? What does it think squiggly lines? What? Oh. Oh, whoops. This the path exists thing is not supposed to be in the open file thing. Oh, whoops. I did it twice. With open, blah, 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 whatever, as, okay. Yeah, that other thing wouldn't have worked very well. I should probably bring the script down while I do this, because the script has a lot of this data loaded into memory already, and so if I run this script and then while the other script is running, it could make the new data, but then clobber it with old data, which I guess actually wouldn't be so bad now that I think about it. Because like the whole point of this was to make that data in the first place. But whatever. I'm just gonna run this one now. See what that does. I should probably back up. No, I should probably back up player data before I do this. Nah, it should be fine. Especially because it didn't do anything. Wow, that was really fast. Players is not defined. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be a string, not just a token or whatever. Alright, I'm actually gonna back up the player. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna back this up. Copy here. It takes like no time to back up, and it would just give me a little extra peace of mind, so why not? Alright, so alright, so yeah, so if I still won't know exactly what happened to technically will. It still perplexes me a little bit. Oh yeah, replace files destination, yes. I still don't know what actually happened there, so that's weird, but like, at least I don't have to worry about it happening again, I don't think, so. Or at least if it does happen again, I'll have better data to go on. No, I know what happened. It all makes sense now. Nothing happened, is what happened. Oh my gosh, that's so wonderful. Thank you. It's a miracle from like the fates of like how things actually work. No, it finally just like pieced together the last bit of like what's crazy about this situation. All right, and the beautiful thing is it comes like exactly full circle. Yesterday at the end of the day, I rebalanced the game to make it so that the experience you actually need slightly less experience to get to whatever level. Because of that, I put in this change where I would apply experience level to players so that so basically to retrofit players who had leveled up with like bonus experience that they like basically, so since the game got easier, like this was a bonus to the players who had played through it when it was harder, right? Or faster, slower, whatever verbs you want to use or adjectives you want to use. So I tried to make it roughly so that you would get a commensurate amount of experience to what to the change in the balance. What happened is I had overlooked part of the way my game handled levels, such that because I'd actually balanced the game such that the first few levels of the game don't require any experience. They're just literally automatic. You gain any amount of experience, you get those levels. Those experience thresholds were actually set as negative numbers. And the way it loaded players without this stable data, when it loaded the player in, it calculated their level not based on this stable data, instead based on where their the amount of experience they had would put them on the chart of like, what level corresponds to what experience. So what happened is, and you might have figured it out at this point, but what happened is technically Will hit the bug and then got the boost. So what happened was he hit the bug where he was already several levels too high. Like he had already gotten like the boost, as it were. And then he got the boost, which brought him to exactly where he was, which gave the impression that nothing had changed, despite the fact that he gained 5 levels. And there it is. So technically nothing happened to technically nothing happened to technically Will. But it seemed weird that nothing happened, and it seemed weird that nothing happened because how often do you gain 5 levels without gaining 5 levels in a way that is actually correct? I don't know. That was new to me, so it was confusing, but we're through it now, and that's the important part. All right, so what am I? Oh yeah, I backed up the player data, so now I'll rerun the script, and hopefully it'll actually work now. Nope, still have errors. The system cannot find past specified players. Oh, right. It's because it's // because it's down one folder and then up one folder. So save that. Run. Stable everyone. All right. Oh right again. Oh right. All of these file paths have to be // So again down here, // // and // There we go. Save that. How about now? Nope. Oh, I have to import math. I forgot about that. Who doesn't like importing math? Wow. I might have set a new record for number of errors per, like, I mean, this is like 20 lines of code maybe, and I've already had like 18 errors. Was it? LPOW is not defined. Yes, of course it's not defined. I didn't copy it over from the other file. Yeah. Yep. Copy this. These don't even have to be variables anymore, because I only use them in one place. In fact, I only use them in one place, so if they're going to be variables, they should at least live next to the one place where I actually use them. Which is this place here. Alright. Say that. Oh man. The good news is I've been streaming for 8 hours today, so I do have an excuse for why I'm starting to like introduce errors and get a little bit fast and loose, a little bit sloppy, rough around the edges. All right, what are we doing here? Index out of range. Really? I plus 1 is out of range? How? Prove it. That one doesn't seem possible. That one seems like a bluff. I mean I think the debugger just expected me to have more errors, and there actually aren't errors here. I think is what's happening. XP at level got appended 100 times. There's no way that someone has more. Oh wait, am I? Yeah, experience is an integer. This is good. Work correctly, please. No, that's not a valid error. Not valid. Fine, whatever. We'll only loop over range. Oh. I know. No, I know it's wrong. We're not breaking. It's just not. Yeah. 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 We don't have to keep going once we hit that. Right. Okay. Yep. There we go. Blammo. So we see a lot of cap blues. Oh, cripes. We see a lot of cap blues because I forgot to put in the stupid. Ravel. So it's a good thing I backed up all that player data because I need to get rid of basically all this. Is it all cap blues? It's like all cap blues. Great. I mean, like, I guess I don't have to. I guess I don't have to do that. It's like all cap blues, which I guess makes sense because like the. Yeah, no. I guess I could have anticipated that. No, I thought there might be like a few that are not cap blues, but they're pretty much all cap blues. Ugh. All right, I'm not gonna use the backup data. I'm actually gonna use this printout instead. I'm going to say cripes. What am I gonna do? Hmm. I was thinking I would just like use this list of names, but you know what? It'd probably be easier just to restore the backup data because I just backed up that data. The script hasn't even run since the last time I backed up that data. The slightly awkward thing is that nah, whatever. I'll just back it up again in a different location. So that way, if something goes wrong, restoring the backup, I can back up from the backup. um, I'm just gonna back it up here, and then yeah, it's just awkward because I have to. I'm basically, yeah, I'm not gonna actually delete all of it. I'm just gonna, ironically, I'm gonna delete stable.txt across the board. And then restore those from the backup. Alright. So now in the players folder there's absolutely no files called stable.txt. Which is like the worst. Pardon. You know what I could have done instead of giving away those bonus experiences? I could have actually just deleted all the stable data. Because I just made the game easier. So actually, like if I ran the game right now, it would actually create stable data files that are like right on point. But whatever. I'm just gonna do what I was doing. So copy this, paste this here. Except this time I'm not. When it asks me if I want to replace any of the files that already exist, I'm gonna say no. I mean, it's the same difference. They're the same files, right? So skip these files. Alright, so now there should be like, what is it? It was like 136 stable files or something like that. 165 stable files. So for example, if we look at, is anyone curious to see if there's was retained correctly? I'll look at like some of the, just some representative ones. Yeah, so that's about accurate for if dog then. For ESQ2 official, yeah, that's reasonable. I should check Lauren's, because like Lauren's is always very representative of interesting data. So Lauren, stable, yeah, 33. Upturtle, really? Why upturtle, and not Wait, why was it upturtle and not oh. Yeah, upturtle. That's interesting. It's keeping track of. Why is it using upturtle and not helm? I think it's just arbitrary. Hopefully. Hopefully it's just arbitrary. Alright, I should fix this script. So, right, because I was going to special case this. If, right, because, so level equals 0, so if, exp, greater than 0, then we do this, thing where we find the level. Otherwise we just go with level equaling 0. Save that. Alright. And let's see how this works out. So instead we should see a lot of legs. Instead of a lot of cat blues. Alright, so run... that's weird how it used upturtle instead of... Why would it use upturtle instead of helm? Helm is the highest. Upturtle is just the first, actually. Or actually, is it even the first? No, it's not. It's like the middleist. Like black and skirt, upturtle, and helm are all the same level. And yet for some reason it uses upturtle as the high mark. Maybe it just uses one randomly. Maybe it just like grabs one, because whatever. And I might want to look into that, just in case. Like, because I've never had to rely on the stable data system. Because so far I've only actually ever made the game easier. Oh no, that's not 100% true. No, I did use the stable data system once. Because I did one time I balanced the game to be more difficult. And that time the stable data system came into effect. No, the time that it didn't come into... Yeah, no, this time it wouldn't have come into effect because like the stable data system was for the exact opposite purpose, but whatever. Okay. So yeah, this should work now. Because so in the case that experience equals 0, then we just stick with level 0. Alright, so let's give this a twirl. Yes, good. I see a lot of cat blues, but I also see a lot of legs and a lot of backpacks, or one backpack. Yeah, okay, so I feel like that's probably better. Yeah, no, this is fine. I should just not worry about it anymore. This is good. This is fine. This is golden. I don't have to worry about it anymore. Yeah, okay. This is great. Top notch. Stellar. Alright, so I can... Yeah, I can just... Alright, I'm going to deactivate this so I don't accidentally run it again. I mean, actually, no, this one's not that hard. This one's not that bad. Like, if I accidentally ran that script again, it wouldn't really do anything. Because everyone already has that data now. The other one could have gotten out of control. The other one would have been dangerous. It would have just given... Well, it would have given Buggy Joe the dream of, like, max level experience. Alright, so, cool. I feel a sense of accomplishment because we got a lot of stuff done today and, like, we wrapped up our loose ends, too. So, I'll run the script. This will be like a victory lap. And, whoops. Yeah, right, not that script, the other script. uh, run you. Oh, select journey. What the? I clicked this option by accident the other day when I was trying to hit run, and I don't know what it did. I don't even know what that means. Select journey. I don't. Yeah, whatever. It when I clicked it, it disappeared, and then I was like, "Wait, was I hallucinating?" I swear there was a there was totally a thing there. It was there. I swear. Um, um, hmm. So yeah, So there's a thing that I should do, which is so you'll notice like this is me, Binri. This is my character here, and although earlier today I had I had I had like some of this karma stuff going on. Like I had like the glow and the wings, kind of like Lauren does here, and uh, man, that turtle is very secretive. You can't really see the turtle very well in the forest. Wait, what does it look like in? Sorry, I'm gonna make the screen look weird just because I don't want to see that pink stuff on screen. Uh, I guess you can kind of see the turtle a little bit. It's just hard to see in the forest. More hard to see in the forest than in other backdrops, I imagine. Um, oh yeah, I don't need to keep the screen all weird. I like how my image is like slightly crisp, like you can see the detail up here, but then if you look way up there, like it gets all like fuzzy and blurry and like, all right, sorry. Um, yeah, so one thing that we're not doing with linked accounts right now is we're not combining bonuses and we're not combining karma. And so I think basically I should just count both of those things for those players. Like it should just be inclusive. It should just be like when your accounts are linked, you have like it doesn't literally combine. It doesn't literally merge those things together. Hey, Mr. Cool, how's it going? Um, yeah, it shouldn't literally merge those things together, but it should like whenever it loads the character, it should load in both of those things, and whenever it updates the character, it should update both of those things. So yeah. Oh, cripes. Something just occurred to me. The way I set up those data points for the karma history is like exactly backwards from how I should have set it up because I no, if I'd set it up I set it up with the date time. It felt weird when I was doing it, but I put the data point first and the date timestamp second. So now if I try and sort the karma history, it'll sort by the data point rather than by the date timestamp, which is useless. I should have like it even occurred to me like I don't know if I even said it. I don't know if I said it out loud, but like several times when I was setting that up, I was like, I should put the date timestamp first. I should put the date timestamp first. But I didn't have a good reason to do it. I just felt like I should. All right. Well, I clearly made the wrong choice there, but that's fine. I can still I can it'll be easy enough to it'll be easy enough to manage because I just have to the only time I would have to actually merge karma history is when I'm putting the list together in the first place, like merging it together in the first place. And that's when I load the character data. And then while the script is running, I can just append to the end of it because no because I can append to the end of it because um, that's how chronology works. When things happen, you append them to the end, and if you keep doing that, then everything will stay in chronological order. Yeah. So I could do that probably tomorrow. Oh, but I should put it on the backlog so I remember to do it tomorrow. Uh, so like merge bonuses and karma for uh, um, on linked players. I'll say players right because those are bonuses and karma are two things that are supposed to be special, and so they'll feel less special if I if I don't retain them, or it could be disappointing. Like, it could make linked accounts feel bad if by linking accounts you lost some of your, or like you couldn't see some of your bonuses or karma. Like, nothing's lost necessarily, but like if it's hidden forever, then it's essentially lost. So, yeah. Yeah. So, all right, what else? So we have rebalancing experience pools. Yeah, I do want to do that. Revisit experiences potential. I'll probably want to do both of these things together. Like I think I mentioned that earlier. Make level gifts and host on website. Yeah, I should in my downtime I should remember to find, like, look for a new web domain, or like look for a new domain name, because I'm thinking of changing mine. I'm thinking of picking up a new domain. I think, like, I like srsly.biz, but I think I'm going to use it for my next project, which I guess it wouldn't hurt to start talking about my next project. Which, interestingly enough, is not the next project I've been saying I've been going to do next for, like, the past, like, however many months. No, for the past few months, I've been saying my next project will be IMA. I don't know if that's true. I think I might do something else instead. I think I'm going to make srsly.biz like a label for basically for like the Signal Jam stuff that we've been doing on stream. Srsly.biz I think will be, so I'm thinking for my next project I'm going to go fully collaborative. So it's going to be kind of like how Signal Jam has been. I think I'm going to give a shot at, like, a legit shot at like, so basically like the next Signal Jam is going to be huge. It's not just going to take place over a couple days. It's going to take place potentially over months, or like potentially like even longer time span. And the end result of it is going to be like a finished piece, like an actually finished game, that actually, like, I think will get released on like various platforms. That's the goal anyways. And I think, yeah, so I feel like that would be a good fit for the srsly.biz label, or whatever you want to call it, brand. Sorry. And then I might, yeah, because like I like the srsly.biz domain, which is why I kept it, but I wasn't necessarily the one that I wanted per se for myself. It was the one that I had when I needed a website, so I was like, whatever, I'll use that one. So yeah, I think I might try and find a different one for myself. I don't know why I'm just talking about this stuff. I should get back to it. Thing is, though, get back to it in this case actually means I'm going to wrap up the stream in the very near future. The last thing I'll do is I'm going to go online, I'm going to find another dev streamer, and we can invade their channel with friendship, and so that way you guys won't be left in lurch. We can let's see who's on. Yesterday I picked the wrong person, not because the person I picked was like bad in any way, but right after I picked them I realized like I should have picked someone else instead, because my friend was streaming, like someone I know in real life was streaming, and I felt like a jerk. All right, I just what the yeah, whatever. Like, no one's watching right now. Thank you to everyone who is watching, because you're the coolest people, clearly. But I just all right. So I don't have to be too careful about, I guess, who I pick or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, no. Thank you everyone who stuck around and hung out today. I had a wonderful time, as always, and I hope you guys enjoyed yourself as well. I might just go cold. I usually host like another streamer at the end of the. No, whatever. I'll at least try and find another streamer before I give up. Or should I? Nah, whatever. I'm just gonna go cold. I'm sorry. I lied. I'm a terrible person. But no, thank you for everyone. Thank you everyone who tuned in today. Like I said, it was a good time. I hope to see you all again in the near future. Until next time, have a wonderful whatever time of day it is where you are. And bye. Thank you, Pema. Bye. Bye. All right, now I'm just waiting for stream delay, which is a little awkward because you might actually see this part. Like for example, if you're watching it in the archives, or yeah, whatever. All right.